Alrighty, what is going on everybody? Welcome back to another video. This time we're going to be talking about how to counter spray-in. So chapter 3 is really spray oriented with the MK7s being a fucking laser, as well as the Stinner SMGs absolutely annihilating people. So to do that we kind of need to alter our playstyle to a completely different thing, and that's where a lot of people have trouble with. Pros are able to do that really fast because they're pro players, but average Joes or even people like myself are not able to alter their playstyle fast enough. So the idea is that, normally, let's say this is the opponent's wall, we take it. The idea is that you do a piece control like this, you get cover, you jump up, you shoot, just like that. But the issue now is that if you do that and you are up here hiding, especially if you're in wood, your opponent can just be like, oh, okay, and just run through and spray you as soon as you reset it. So instead of them, shooting the wall, taking it back, and then them doing edit, they can just spray and run through. Especially if it's something like your opponent was running up this ramp here, you cone them off, and then you went for a side edit like this, you just leave them wide open. Their only play is either to flip the ramp if they're fast enough, or run out spraying on you like this. And because how fast the time to kill with the MK7 and the Stinner is, they can probably win that fight majority of the time unless you hit a fat shot on them right here. So what do? Well, the number one thing that you have to start switching is not to piece control so close to them. So you shouldn't be really going for any type of piece control when you're this close. Even going for a window edit like this, they can still spray through this wall. Maybe if it's brick, it might be better. But look, you can see it's still one shot for a while. So they can just still spray and run on through. So you just want to almost piece control from farther away. So you can do something like this. You got to block off the top here so you can't come up. So you take this wall. You have a wall here, you can even edit like this, and then you can open it like this, but you can right hand peek off of this. Go for a shot. If he runs out, you reset here, and then you go for a different angle. Now he's in this box, you shoot him like this. So if you notice, what I'm trying to do is piece control from at least one box away. So the best way to do that, in my opinion, is going from the side here, where you're doing something like this. You might be able to slide this cone underneath. I don't know if you can. I don't think so. But you can still piece control from over here like this. Somewhere where if he runs out, you at least can reset something and then do another peek in between. So there's plenty of ways to do that, but the whole point is that you have to practice blueprint editing. So everyone should know this, but just to recap, if I don't have my blueprint out, I can't edit this back wall back here. But if I put my blueprint out, I can actually grab it easily. So blueprint editing is when we have a blueprint out like this and we're editing the fire pack piece over there. So let me see if I can grab it here. Yo. That's the best way right here. And then you do usually a wide edit, peek, and then if he peeks, then you can just counter it with whatever you want here. So the very first step was to piece control from one box away. The second step is having at least two pieces between your opponents. Let's just say I just got lasered. So, someone with the mythic MK7 just cracked me hard. The worst thing you can do is box up in wood like this, because, here's a gold one. Sprays through pretty quick. The Stinner sprays through way faster. So even if something like this, bullets might even still bleed through because of how fast the Stinner actually shoots, especially the mythic MK7. So usually what you would want to do is, I see a lot of pros doing this, brick or metal, you'd want to go one box, so you go one box out, place that, and then you build another one, and then you heal right here. So the idea is that they have two to shoot through here, and then if they start spraying, you can back it up like this. Or, a good thing that I see Tahi do a lot, is that when he's set up like this, and he sees her spraying, he goes for a quick shot like this, and runs back and heals. That way you can buy yourself some time. So finally, the third tip for almost getting better at countering spraying is being unexpected and spraying yourself. So a great example is that you're in a box like this. Your opponent is on top of a ramp. Let's say you own all the side walls over here, and he's holding some type of edit. If you have the Stinner, you can literally just go and just run in spraying. Another great thing to do is that, let's say you've been playing defensive the whole time, you have to heal, so we're doing what we just did over here, hopefully not in wood, but you're healing like this and your opponent's just coming through. You could go for a pre-fire shot, so when he's trying to break through the wall, pre-fire it. Or you edit this and you shoot him like that with a shotgun, but pre-firing is also really good. That's tip number 4, but we'll just kind of combine them, I guess. But an easy thing to do, okay, he just ran through this wall, so let's say he just broke right through this wall and he's running at us, you just run back and you spray back out at them. Sometimes playing super defensive and then flipping the switch and going on the aggressive can catch your opponent off guard, especially because you should be holding an SMG 100% of the time, unless you have the Spider-Man mythics. So finally, the last thing you should be doing to counter spraying is pre-fire. So basically, pre-fire has gotten a giant buff. Now there's basically two types of pre-fire. The first one is your opponent is inside the box over here, and when he goes for an edit, you assume that he's not going to be protected when he does it, and you shoot him in between when this edit. As soon as he let goes, you shot and hit him. But another form of pre-firing is when your opponent is pickaxing your wall. So let's say this guy over here is pickaxing the wall, he breaks it, you shoot, and you place the wall back. Or even he places it back, but you shoot in between when he's breaking the wall. So instead of editing, and getting shot with that pre-fire, he's breaking it, and then you're pre-firing him. This works with stairs as well. You can shoot him like this, or pretty much anything, and that's good because when kids are SMGing their box, they're usually just spraying like this at one spot, and you can get a fat pre-fire on them. And then you can switch to either your SMG or whatever. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm trying out the old style, so if you guys were around for a bit, this style of recording is just raw content. I mean, I'm not going to cut this or split it at all. I'm just gonna fucking slam it up, see how you guys do. Like it with a thumbnail. Let me know if you want this style or if you want the more professional edited style that you see everywhere else. Cheers.